start with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll open up to questions. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah, really proud of our team today. I really felt like we worked really, really hard. I felt like we had great toughness on the floor, that we battled through some things in the first half, and then there in the second half, it was really our pride plays and our rebounding that allowed us to make some of those runs that we had offensively. Both these two here had great games, were really key players for us. Abby, in the way that she scored and the way that she defended, she's a dynamic scorer that can score at all three levels. She was able to get to the rim, get to the free throw line, knock down some threes, and then Dory did a great job for us, both defensively, having 14 boards, and then the way that Dory has great court vision and was able to get a lot of assists and put the ball in the right place really helped us offensively. Overall, I felt like our team grew a lot today in the way that we were connected, in the way that we had to battle through some of those tougher things that we got ourselves into a little bit in the first half, and really proud of their effort down the stretch.
So, Abby, you're aware it's your career high, 29 points.
Yes.
So, so where'd that come from?
I think just after last game, kind of had some first game jitters, but I got a lot of confidence from my teammates and my coaches, and just our game plan, we were able to execute it, and the ball was able to find me today. So there was a lot of success from that.
So I guess last year you averaged about 16 points per game. Where does your skill level fit in with this group, do you think?
I think just being able to play fast, score in transition, be able to knock down open shots, and then get down into the rim. I think we play in a system that has a lot of space where I'm able to create, get to the free throw line, and just be able to score in a lot of different ways.
So when you chose to come here, why was that?
I think just the winning culture that we have here, the way that we're able to develop players and coaches are pushing us every single day to get better, was just the reason why I wanted to challenge myself and get better, and this is just the place for that.
So, Coach, probably maybe not stylistically pretty early on as you might prefer. What did you, the adversity that you said you faced, what caused that? What did you see out there early on?
It was certainly some of those things that we can control, right? I just felt like our rhythm was off. We weren't as in sync as we wanted to be. I felt like we still have a lot of growth areas in the way that we can defend without fouling. Those are some of those situations where we can't put other teams at the free throw line. We've got to be able to kind of have cleaner defensive possessions, and then offensively being able to find our rhythm just a little bit earlier against changing defenses is what we worked on.
What kind of progress did you feel like you made from game one to this game?
I feel like there's a lot of growth every game with our team, and sometimes you get to see that growth in real time, right? And in this game, you got to see kind of two separate halves for us, and I felt like our defense in the second half was an area where we asked them to be better at halftime, and we saw that switch flip instantly in our players, and we take a lot of pride in that.
Are you going to get to a point where you don't have to watch Maddie Cartwright get helped off every time and then walk back? Is that, is she, I know it seemed like she had walked back and was okay, but I guess you don't want to lose people in any of these games. So I guess a little bit about how her status and just kind of how she bounced back from that.
Yeah, well, I think as a coach, you never want to see any player ever get injured or have any at-risk plays. That's part of the game of basketball, and that's part of every team across the country right now as people play are experiencing something like that. One thing that I really love about our team is the balance that we have. So if we have somebody in foul trouble or we have somebody that has to be in and out of the game a little bit, we have the ability to make up for that in so many different ways. And we know how hard all of our players play and how hard Maddie Cartwright plays, and we're really excited about that with our team.
You 14 rebounds tonight. What is, I guess, just from a philosophical standpoint, how do you go after the ball like that to get that many?
I think I just try to help the team in a way I can, and I think in our defense I was asked to do and get the rebounds and hustle, and I guess helping with that with the team, and then go to the flow and go to transition, pass the ball up, and help them out. I try to focus on them, and I felt like this is the part where I could help in this game to the team.
So why did you end up choosing Tulsa?
I think the culture the same. I think this program fits me really well and pushes me to give my best every day and to get better every day. And I think I feel like really good myself in here, and with the team I fit really well. And I think my future picture in here for me is really bright, and the coaching staff really believing in me, and I guess that's only what needs for an athlete.
How have the international players on this team come together? In what ways have you guys, I guess, just kind of shared the process of being here and being new together?
Mm-hmm. I think it's really important to share the experience with other international players, and I think this is really new for us, especially I have an international freshman teammate, and I think experiencing the college level coming from Europe is really special, and get to share with them and get better every day and focusing on things, working on things every day with them. It's easier, and it's really easier to adjust because there is a difference between Europe and America for sure, and I guess that also had my adjustment, and I feel like that was really important.
You finished with over 5 assists each game. Where does some of that court vision come from for you, Dory?
I would say I always was the player who saw the court really well, and who loves to share the ball and create open shots, create attacks for the others and for my teammates, and I think it really makes me happy, and I really enjoy finding my teammates and being happy for them to score. So I absolutely love that part of basketball, to see the court, share the ball, and make assists.
All right. Any other questions? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job, Dory.
Yes, nice job, young ladies. Nice job.
And good job, Angie.